almost time for little Denise and little Tony to take a nap. And obviously this is very tough for me to do. But, Mrs. Herb, do you hear that sound? You do? What is it? It's a ringing. But we couldn't have the previous rings because they're getting sleepy. They've been through a lot. The Matrix had them sleeping for a long time. So anytime I was napping and there was a loud bang or something happened, I'd be frightened awake. Mm-hmm. Thanks for waving at me. So, do you hear that sound? You do? Bring, 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 bring. Bring your troubles, bring your pain, bring your pain, bring your fear, 'cause Jesus is near. Bring your doubts, bring your pain, Jesus will take them away. Hello? So yes, it's Jesus calling, and is the quiet version of it, because the babies might be sleeping. Not anymore. I was sleeping. Not anymore. He woke me up, but not in a fright. Yeah. So yes, it's Jesus calling, Mrs. Herb. Thanks for that. So, little Tony, little Denise, Tony, sons and daughters. Time with me cannot be rushed. When you are in a hurry, your mind flitters back and forth between me and the tasks ahead of you. Push back the demands pressing in on you. Create a safe space around you. A haven in which you can rest with me. Perhaps a climate controlled. Create a safe space around you. A haven in which you can rest with me. Shh, they're sleeping. I didn't know he was going to say that. I promised you this. Where you can rest with me. I also desire this time of focused attention. Focused attention. And I use it to bless you, little D and little T. Strengthening you and equipping you for the day ahead. Thus, spending time with me is a wise investment. Not an investment, but wise investment. Bring me the sacrifice of your precious time. This creates sacred space around you, a safe place. Space permeated with my presence and my peace. Equip. The equipment that we talked about, the Matrix, and the rest. Mm-hmm. Dear younger Denise, dear younger Tony, you can rest.
Let me see that. So I spoke about not overdoing it. Mm-hmm. Since yes. I broke my neck.
Yes.
And since
you had to slow down.
I've had to slow way down and walking and even the most mundane things, raising my arms up, washing dishes, anything where I have to move my arms out away from my body. My artwork and stuff, I've had to slow down. I can't do it at the pace that I want to at times. And so that really stood out to me.
What part exactly?
Time with me cannot be rushed.
Oh, there you go. I missed that part.
He has slowed me down to where yes. I can't really rush in anything anymore, so that puts me more on a schedule with God, just going at a slower pace than yes. what I used to. And then also create a safe space around you. I like to create.
You do.
I like to draw. I like to paint.
As you spoke of.
I like
in
to
the last
sing. I
episode.
like to write poems
Yep.
and songs.
Yep.
Created a cup.
So
And we've created a lot of things, but a safe space was never something that was on my radar.
boom.
I thought there was a lot of places that I was in that was safe spaces that really weren't all that safe. So it's
Awesome. Yes. And amazingly enough, your broke neck slows you down.
Yeah.
This guy running, running. Why? Okay. Always. Well, the bad choices led to the homelessness. The homelessness led to the rebuilding. And then the rebuilding forces the matrix mentality of, I gotta. And then you're falling behind just a little bit. I just want to get ahead a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then what does he do? For the guy who was matrixly conditioned to work, to have to work because these 3 cars just broke down, and then you just got enough to buy another car, then you got to rent a car because you're driving for Uber, but then your housing, the place you were staying, gets swept out under your feet. So you're trying to, and so that matrixly conditioned mindset would have had me burn myself out. Would have had me not be able to breathe for a second, and it did. Oh, but God put someone who was physically forced to slow down on my path, and having the utmost trinity of love, trinity of respect for her. What happened? Because of that respect, shift, go down gears. And how many times have I told you, you have slowed me down in a great way?
Mm.
Yes.
Not resenting it.
No. Great, perfect. How beautifully perfect. Yes. So now we are in a climate-controlled, safe space where these two are safe, out of the matrix, and can rest.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yep. Yeah, it's even more fitting still yet because we've been doing the readings
Mm-hmm.
and in the chairs.
Perfect.
And
yes.
he noticed that, I was holding my neck a lot.
See this chair? Not so much support.
But I'm still going to do it. And he asked me if there were, better suiting.
I saw it in her when we would review the videos because we want to sharpen ourselves and get better. And I'm looking and I'm like, I see her do this. And she does this out of a comforting practice. But there was more, and I can read her energy yet. I can't see it this way. But when I saw it on the TV, lovely. What about, we shift things around. And then now go ahead with your part.
Mm-hmm.
What was your part? You were.
So I hadn't even thought about the recliner.
Right over there.
I just didn't.
Yeah, right.
Not that I just don't think about some things, but
For yourself.
yeah.
But you go above and beyond for me and others in the past. Yeah.
No, I thought it's however long, it's not going to hurt me to just sit there.
Right.
I'm not going to be a baby about it. I'm not going to cry about it.
Don't take it personally. She didn't mean it. Unbelievable. How could you?
But knowing that, there is more suitable seating available, but not wanting to have to go out of my way or make you go out of your way.
Make me.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah. 47 years alone. Are you really making me or am I diving into it?
So we decided to get the recliner over here and set it up where I could be more comfortable with more support.
Yeah. And thus far, truthfully,
Oh, this chair's much better.
boom. Awesome. Yes. You get what you need. The gifts are right here in your climate-controlled atmosphere. Gifts, abilities, and talents.
Yeah.
So now you can create with the talent he gifted you with outside the matrix.
Yeah.
So, Trinity, Psalms, that was beautiful, perfect. And it's so great that we switched those chairs around, having no idea about that. Yeah, but we did, and you did. Because why? It's simple. Love. So, Psalms 119, 27. 119, 27, verse 27.
Help me understand the meaning of your commandments, and I will meditate on your wonderful deeds.
Help me. And then remember what I did for you, son. Keep it simple. 2 Chronicles 16:9.
Mm. 16.
Correct.
The eyes of the Lord search the whole earth in order to strengthen those whose hearts are fully committed to Him.
Awesome.
So His eyes are looking for us.
God's eyes.
Yeah.
Where did you hear that recently? Don't say it out loud, but
God's eyes are looking for us.
funny. That's TSI.
He knows right where we are at.
That's TSI. You can't know that.
He knows right where we are at.
Yes. And
Oh, wait, it goes on. That was highlighted. There's a little bit more.
That's nice.
The eyes of the Lord search the whole
Do it again in super slow motion. Make the exact same sound. Come on, Miss Laura. You can. You choose not to.
The eyes of the Lord search the whole earth in order to strengthen those whose hearts are fully committed to Him. What a fool you have been! From now on, you will be at war. But it's meaningful because God's looking for those who are completely, fully committed to Him.
Try my hardest, do my best.
Yeah.
Yes. The heart posture's there.
Yes.
Yes.
We just talked about hearts.
Nice. Hebrews 13:15.
He brews the coffee. He brews the tea.
She likes to rhyme just like me. Come on, man.
Hebrews what?
No. You didn't want to start it. Go ahead. What was it?
I heard Hebrew.
It said something really about attention. Oh, wait, what is it? Something about just rest, have attention, and just pay the attention. It's free. Pay the attention.
I did.
I'm kidding. I was the other video yesterday. I was like,
I found Hebrews.
What?
I found Hebrews.
That's nice. 13:15. I admit it on camera. I don't really know what you said. That'll happen.
13:10.
Say 10 again when it's 15.
13:15.
Unbelievable. Say 10 again. Do it.
No.
Yeah.
I will read 13:15.
What type of an example are you setting for her? A beautiful one.
Therefore, let us offer through Jesus a continual sacrifice of praise to God, proclaiming our allegiance to His name.
Yes. And the side note is from 5:30:24. It's got the arrow pointing to Hebrews while it's underlined and highlighted, 13:15. And it says, same day, Lovely and I spoke about praise in her tattoo and our t-shirts, Praise the Lord, and the song, I've Witnessed It. So, the same day we discussed, Lovely spoke about praise and her tattoo.
So, years ago, I bought a sticker, like the metal looking stickers for cars, from my vehicle, and it said "Praise the Lord," and it had like little music notes, and I put it on the back of my vehicle. Well, my mom really liked it, the other people in the family, so I ended up buying a bunch more and put them on a bunch of vehicles. And years go by, you have to get a new vehicle, stuff's going wrong. I went to look for those again, and I couldn't find them. They didn't make them anymore. They discontinued it, or for whatever reason, I couldn't locate another one. So I just, let it go. And I was going through a divorce, and I was not going to let that stop me from praising God at that point in time. I was mad. I was upset about it, but I decided to go get a tattoo on the back of my shoulders up high enough where you can read it if I have a tank top on.
I know. Tell them.
So I got Praise the Lord because I wanted to have my own personal bumper sticker, so to speak. I wanted people to know that I praise the Lord. I wanted to advertise it. Even when I couldn't, when I'm too weak and I'm too mad and I'm just not doing the best I can in my spirit, I wanted my body to reflect praise to God. So I got this tattoo, and it's one of my favorites. It says "Praise the Lord."
Awesome.
Big, beautiful
letters. Which then inspired, creative idea. Why don't we make t-shirts on the Etsy store with "Praise the Lord" on the back, across the shoulders, and then "Positive Humble Love."
Yep.
So I did that, but inspired by you.
Mm-hmm.
And so now on May 30th of 2024, the same day Lovely and I spoke about praise and her tattoo and our t-shirts. We talked about the t-shirt we made, and we talked about your tattoo on that same day, and then we read Hebrews 13:8. Oh, actually. Bring me the sacrifice of your precious time, this great space around. Yes. So then what was Hebrews 13:15 again, please?
Therefore, let us offer through Jesus a continual sacrifice of praise to God, proclaiming our allegiance to his name.
Right. So the
amazing part is that I was wanting to get "Praise the Lord Jesus Christ." But because it was so much longer, and I wanted it to be like just one line, and the height, the size of it that I wanted it to be, I ended up just getting "Praise the Lord."
So it should have been something different.
It should have been "Praise the Lord Jesus Christ."
I understand. It should have been something different.
But it ended up being "Praise the Lord."
So that exact verse, really.
Yeah.
Close, really close. But on that same day for us to discuss that, make the Etsy t-shirt, and then come across that verse. And that's because of the notes, the highlighting, and once again, not bragging on Tony, not bragging on Denise, hopefully leading by a loving, positive example for these guys. And then they can now look at us and say, wow, yeah, good job. And then, but also giving tools and weapons. This is what worked for us. Writing it down, asking questions for myself first, and now as a loving couple. Spiritual weapons. Building a life together. So that's why we share this stuff. And the fact that God had us writing this stuff down, me writing this stuff down, us keep writing this stuff down, that consistency helps us see through into the matrix and live happily. I see it. It's not going to hurt me anymore. I see it. It was done to me, but I'm going to praise the Lord. And so much more.
It's amazing. It really is. And God just revealed something even more to me about that tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
So shortly after getting that tattoo, I got mad at God because of the divorce, because of my life falling apart again, and just allowing my broken heart to harden. But I'd already gotten that tattoo, and I can't see it. It's real hard for me to even look at it in the mirror, and when I do, it's not like I can read it because it reflects back differently. It's for other people to read. The amazing thing is that even when I was running from God,
even at your worst,
even at my worst, even when I was running from God during that time period, I was still advertising, praise the Lord.
Yes.
And that is just like, wow.
Your personal micro miracle. That is magnificent. Yeah. Awesome. So.
Amazing. I never even thought of it that way.
Revelation.
Yeah.
So we're going to go take a nap now. These two got to go lay down. But we'll be back. Won't we? Yeah. We'll be back with what, Mrs. Herb?